One of the biggest misconceptions business leaders have when hiring a Salesforce consultant is that we know it all. I'm Erica with CloudTrails, and I'm here to offend you. Do I have your permission to offend you? I do? Great. Here goes. Consultants do not know everything, nor do they know everything about your business. The brutal truth is that the Salesforce business process design cannot be outsourced. While consultants can bring the technical expertise and structure, you and your team bring the definitions, process flows, exceptions, and all the details to the process of us working together. Let's talk about it in a different way. It's like baking a cake. So we, the consultants, are here providing you with the oven, all the different varieties of the pans you would like to use, and the pantry full of ingredients. But you, as the client, you have to tell us what type of cake you want. Do you want a standard pound cake? Do you want a lemon pound cake? A chocolate molten cake? A chocolate molten cake with raspberry drizzle? Or better yet, even a cake that is custom only to you because you have the recipe that no one else has of all the things that need to happen into that recipe, ingredients, measurements, and all the things that make it a custom cake. When leaders say that, well, you're the experts, can't you all handle it? Just do what you normally do. They're usually saying that to us in order for us to kind of make it happen a lot faster and to opt out of the idea of being a part of the solution. So while they're trying to get out of the way, they're actually surrendering control of their system. This role confusion leads to an endless cycle of expensive project rebuilds, low user adoption, and a system built on generic templates that fail to deliver actual business results. So, I want to give you a few takeaways that you can really understand why the Salesforce business process needs both the consultant as well as the client to participate so that we can really build something magical for your org and your company and your users that will actually use it. Number one, consultants don't live inside your business. They cannot replace your context. As I shared earlier, we can only provide the tools that you need to have to make the cake. But you have to provide us with the recipe or at least a general direction of what you're looking to do. If you're looking to build this type of org for your customers or for your users, then you have to let us know what are those processes look like. So when it leaves this department and goes to this department, is there an approval process that has to go into it? What are the required fields? All those different ingredients in the recipe, we need you all to share with us what that looks like. Number two, if you don't step up into the conversation, you're going to end up with a Salesforce by Chris. Now, while I love our team, including our consultant, Chris, you don't need to necessarily have an org that is Salesforce by Chris. We really want your fingerprint, your imprint, all of the things that make your organization and your business processes unique into the Salesforce org. We really want your business processes and the things that make your organization and your processes unique to your users to be built into the org. Number three, passing the buck just masks what you don't know about your own workflows. Now, I would rather see you all as the client take some time internally to really figure out and understand your current workflows and business processes, figure out what you want to bring over into your Salesforce org of those workflows and business processes, rather than you all coming to the table to share with us that you don't really know what you need, or hey, it's just the typical org that we need with the typical processes that I'm sure most organizations in Salesforce have, so can you just build a generic, typical Salesforce org that will work for our users? Passing the buck only allows us to ask more questions, which can infuriate you all because you don't have the answers to the questions. So instead of doing that, take the time to really understand your workflows and your business processes so that we can help. Number four, hands-off management guarantees an endless, expensive rebuild cycle. As we talked about in videos before, Salesforce transformations and implementations can be expensive if you do not have the regulation within your internal teams to understand what needs to be built, what the focus is for this project or implementation or transformation, so that we can continue to work together in a successful capacity. Make sure that you are going to be a willing participant in this transformation, because again, this is not our org, this is your org, and we want to make sure that it speaks to you, your business processes, and your users, so that it's going to be used effectively to keep your company moving forward. And last but not least, consultants do not own your business outcomes. You do. Time after time, we have witnessed businesses coming into the conversation about, we want to have Salesforce and we want you all to just create what you think is best. But at the end of the day, those outcomes that you are responsible for, whether you are the VP of sales or the VP of the service team that is getting all of the information from the tickets that you're getting, whatever your role is, we want to make sure that we are hearing what you need in that Salesforce org, so that you in your role in your department have successful outcomes. The results can come from the data you put in Salesforce. The outcomes come from the work that you put in at the beginning, throughout, and at the end of the implementation and the transformation process with your consultant. So again, while we would love to just put our own spin on it, we don't own your business outcomes. You do. We're merely here to support you and make sure that you and your organization shine through the use of the Salesforce technology.